Good morning. Happy Monday. Per usual, it's a very easy day. I don't know about you guys, I love like easing my way into the week. I don't love like having a packed Monday. I'd rather work my way up to that. But anyway, the main topic of today's video is going to be grocery shopping, and I'm finally gonna make beans. I've been saying that for like 3 days. I don't like doing things I don't know how to do. So before we go grocery shopping, I'm gonna show you our list. I don't know if I could even look paler. At this point of the year, I literally look like I've never seen the sun in my life, so. Okay, we did the exact same thing. Protein, carbs, produce, miscellaneous. Someone did mention in one of the comments of my last grocery video, or maybe it was the carbs video, like it's very confusing that I separate out produce and carbs. Someone said that was confusing because technically all fruits and vegetables are carbs, and sure, that is true. I don't coach it that way because I find that most people don't eat enough produce. I find that most people don't get enough color in their diet, and color is super important because that's going to show you that things are micronutrient rich. That's just my personal preference of how to kind of quantify or categorize each of those foods. So I'm sorry if that was unclear, but that is my rationale. Anyway, these are my categories. In proteins, there's only one thing I'm going to pick up this week because I still have those 2 gigantic chicken breasts. I also have 3 cans of tuna left, but chicken drumsticks are on sale, so they are $1.49 per pound. You do have to buy a jumbo pack. I'm pretty sure now it is going to actually be this big, but that's good because that will last me hopefully through the end of this challenge. As a reminder, we're doing this for 23 days, not a full month. I explained that in the very first video. So is day 15, so I really only have to make it like 8 more days. So a little over a week. In terms of carb, I have rice with a question mark written down next to it. In terms of produce, bird's eye frozen vegetables are 4 for $5. So we're gonna stock up on that, and so many people gave me some great tips in regards to preparing frozen vegetables. Really the tip was don't microwave it, roast it in the oven. I didn't know you could do that, so. And then I'm gonna try and find some like other cheap produce, hopefully fruit, at that produce stand that we're stopping by. I also wanna get more tomato, even though I was burned by my tomato this week. And then miscellaneous, we have to get eggs, milk, and sliced cheese. So I guess that's all dairy. And because I purchased those things last week, I now know about how much they're gonna cost. So I just kind of made like a rough estimate over here. So I'm hoping to spend around $20 to $25 this week, which will leave me with around $10 to $15 left to play with. We will see how we do. So let's go to the grocery store. Look at all of this food. Let's chat real quick. All right, so starting in the back here, this is what I got from the produce stand. The blackberries were 2 for 99 cents and the raspberries were 4 for $1.99. So I paid just under $3 for them. I know what they do there. They put this stuff out front because it's like gonna go bad immediately. I checked all of them and none of them are like moldy or anything. So I'm gonna use some right now, and then the rest of it I'm gonna pop into the freezer and use on top of oatmeal, and I doubt I'm gonna want a smoothie, but like you could also put it in a smoothie. This cheese was on sale, 2 for $5, so $2.50. And then the drumsticks, like I said, I knew it was gonna be the jumbo package. Sorry, I'm like casting a shadow. And I just got the cheapest pack I could find, which is $6.21. I was expecting it to be closer to like $8, so I'm happy with that. Then we got some milk. We got our frozen veggies, $1.25 each, so 4 for $5. Eggs again, shittiest eggs, so overpriced, $4.69. And then finally, I wasn't gonna get anything at the dollar store, but this rice was such a good deal. This was $1.25. It's also brown rice, which again, it doesn't really matter, like brown, white, wild, like whatever. I've been having white basmati rice for the last few months. I figured this was a good way just to like change it up my fiber content a little bit. It's not any better than white rice, it's just different. But typically, because it's marketed as better, it's more expensive, but this was so cheap. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, let's do the math of how much money we have left. So this is what we started with today. We have $9.68 left. That might sound really scary, but remember, I'm only doing this for 23 days and today is day 15. So I have $9.68, is that what it is? Yeah, $9.68 to last me until day 23. We're gonna talk about this later in the week, but the only thing I'm nervous about is that I have a holiday party to go to on Friday and it is BYOB. So I have to really balance what could I bring to that, but also have money for groceries next week. So we're gonna talk about that later in the week because that's absolutely something that is a concern for people. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're gonna put these groceries away. I have a little bit of admin work to do, and then we are gonna come back later and prep some of this food. We have a game plan. I have all of the things we are going to make over here, but I guess I can show you over here. Okay, we are gonna cook up the rest of these potatoes just because we are prepping other things. It's gonna make our life easier, and I really only have one more serving left. Goodbye, potatoes. We are finally making these damn black beans. I also will be washing and freezing all of these berries. And then finally, I always make these for Kevin. They're just like little protein nut butter balls. He eats them for breakfast, but since I'm prepping all this other stuff, I might as well do that too. That is the game plan. Let's go. Do you guys like my shirt? All right, let's go. Okay, so from start to finish, 16 minutes. Now, obviously, the potatoes aren't done yet. The black beans aren't done yet, but like I have those in, I can do other things while I'm waiting for those. But I did want to address something that people did bring up in a few of the comments of a few of the videos, is that a huge part of this is actually the preparation of food, right? The time that it takes to prepare food. Not even like if you feel like doing it or not. It's like, do you literally have the time to do so? And I'm very lucky that I can do this in the middle of my day because I primarily work from home. Most people, especially most people who are on a tight budget, do not have this luxury. And I just wanted to acknowledge that. And this is actually where I work with a lot of my clients on their time management skills, things like habit stacking. And yeah, it sucks when you have to like spend the tiniest part of your weekend prepping food. But I think I talked about this way back on like day 2 or something. Think about your future self and think about how much your future self is going to appreciate the 16 minutes of work that you could put in so that you do have easier access to nutritious options during the week. Again, it's not perfect. I'm not saying it's easy by any means, but it's just something to think about. So I have another meeting at 4 o'clock, so just in about 40 minutes. And then we got prepped for our dance cardio class tonight. We're doing Six the Musical. We've done it like literally 1,000 times, but everyone loves it, including myself. And it's already filmed, so I'm not gonna have like live footage from it tonight. And then tonight, I'm actually going over to my friend Molly's house. She lives down the street and she has cable. And one of my Fit Club members starred in a Hallmark movie, so I wanna go watch it. It's the Rockette one. Her name is Sarah Gallo. She's a star. But in the meantime, we're just gonna prep for this meeting that I have, some admin work, go through class tonight. So let's keep going. Check-in donations. All right, do we think that we've cracked 4,000 today? Yeah, look at that.
$4,048.32. Yes, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit different style video. Yes, you'll kind of see what's going on throughout my day, but today I did have the privilege to sit down with somebody who is an expert in this field of all of the things I'm talking about with poverty and budgeting for food and even homelessness. And we are gonna include that interview in tomorrow's video. So yes, you'll kind of still see what's going on with my day, but we're gonna like really prioritize that being the focus of the video because that is way more important than like what I choose to eat for lunch. So I hope you are as excited about that as I am. Any questions, as always, leave them below and I will see you all tomorrow.